Yeah, I think addressable TV, the opportunity is really how um, creating the convergence between what has historically been available in the digital world, and making that more available across platforms. So I think addressability is something that's been at least 10 years now more, right, since the advent of digital media. And so just to see other forms of media catching up to that makes our job harder, but also better in terms of driving greater effectiveness of our marketing
So,
dollars.
what are the were the challenges of or the opportunities of a brand, you know, like a beer brand,
Yeah.
to engage in addressable, and where is that going?
Yeah, I think the opportunity for addressable is really along the lines of finding new audiences and creating more customized messaging to reach them, right? There's a lot of, one of the, I think all marketers are challenged with is trying to eliminate the waste in their marketing, right? There are benefits to like broad reach vehicles. I don't think that goes away. You kind of pay for the ability to reach sometimes current consumers and non-consumers all at the same time. But addressability gives you the opportunity to kind of go one or two steps deeper, really hone in on certain audience segments that you know are like the segments that already consume your product. And for our case, in beer, and seltzer and other alcohol beverages that we sell. And so we're able to kind of understand a little bit of behavior-based marketing, attitudinal-based marketing, right, through a vehicle that historically has been a blunt instrument, and the ability now to have more precision in it is really exciting.
That's great. And what about, we hear a lot about live linear, and that's a big conversation, the ability to do addressable in live linear. And I think sports is probably a category
Sure.
that you're, I'm sure, interested in.
Yes.
Where might that go, and what do you hope the industry does?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter, it's really relied upon, or the opportunity is where the technology, becomes available to do that. So if there is an opportunity through the advent of kind of technology solutions to be able to solve for that, with the ability to then kind of transform the way we look at linear TV in general, and sports in particular for us, as you said, is a key part of our business. And so if we can identify certain audiences or opportunities, we can do that. So I'll give you a good example. We sponsor specific sports teams. We have relationships with them. If I know you're a fan of a particular type of team or franchise, and I can create a customized message in the geography that you're in that's relevant to your brand, there's no doubt that's going to drive greater resonance with that end consumer, because it's a more meaningful message to them, and it is a appreciation of knowing who they are, and I do think that can create enough difference for a brand to stand out, that can drive change in purchase behavior.